When you first get your iPad, you really want to get stuck into it and have a lot of fun with it. And they are a lot of fun to have. But this is what you get presented with, this iPad screen. And you have to slide your finger across the slider at the bottom, slide it across to the right to start configuring your iPad. The first thing you'll probably see is this location services. So you have to choose whether you want to enable or disable them. I tend to enable the location services because it means that when you go to maps or something like that, it knows where you are. The next thing you have to do is to choose. After you've chosen your location services, the next button at the top right hand corner will turn blue and you'll be able to tap on it. Next, you have to choose your network. Now you really have to have your Wi-Fi network set up and ready to go before you start your iPad. There's no point trying to put your iPad down now and try to get your network going. If you need help, get someone to help you get your network running. Make sure you know the name of it and the password. You'll notice at the top right hand corner there's a next button, so you tap on that when you want to move forward. Put in the password, click on the join button, and then the next. So now you're at the part where you've got to enter your Apple ID. So you've got to sign in with an Apple ID, or if you haven't got an Apple ID or you don't know what it is, choose the Create a Free Apple ID. You will need your Apple ID in order to do, in order to go further really, because you need it for things like the iCloud, you need it to get apps from the iTunes store, you just need it for everything. It's free and it gives you some storage online, so just get it. When you've got your Apple ID, type it in, type in the password that you've checked. Now it does mean that at some point you're going to have to find a way of remembering all your passwords. So do you write them down? Well, it's not recommended to write them down, but on the other hand, I don't know how else to do it. Click on the next button at the top right hand corner. Now you've got the terms and conditions. Don't forget, you're going to have to agree to these. If you disagree, you won't be able to move forward. So you have to agree. Then you've got this dialog box where you've got to click on the agree again. And then it might take a few minutes to set up your Apple ID. When it's done, you've now got iCloud. So it can store your photos, apps, contacts, calendars, and so on. So do you want to use this or not? I think you might as well just use iCloud. It's fantastic. It'll actually connect together your computer and your iPad. But if you don't want to use a computer, this is ideal for backing up your iPad. If anything happens, you've got access to it. Don't forget, click on the next button at the top right hand corner. So do you want to use iCloud to back up your iPad? Yeah, you may as well. I guess it's not going to take too much data. These days data is much easier to come by. So I back up to iCloud, click on the next. And I chose to use Find My iPad. This is actually really cool. If you lose your iPad, you forget where you put it, you can use Find My iPad from your iPhone, from your computer, that kind of thing. Allows you to find it. Diagnostics, I tend not to send these. I think Apple can help improve its products, but I don't want to help them at that point. So click on the next button. Here's the last screen. It's all set up, ready to go. So tap on Start Using iPad, and you've now got the home screen. It's now ready to use, and it's connected to the wireless network. This is actually a 3G version, so you notice at the top corner it's connected to my telephone system.